What is the return value in JavaScript functions? Have you ever wondered what happens when a function in JavaScript finishes its job? The answer lies in something called the return value. This value is what the function sends back to the part of the program that called it. Let's break this down in a simple way. When you create a function, you can use a special command called the return statement. This command tells the function to stop running and send back a specific value. If you forget to use the return statement, or if you call return without a value, the function will simply return undefined by default. Now, what kind of values can a function return? The answer is pretty flexible. A function can return numbers, strings, objects, arrays, or even other functions. For instance, if you have a function that adds to numbers, it can return the result of that addition. Here's a straightforward example. Imagine you have a function called add that takes two numbers as input. When you use the return statement inside this function, it sends back the sum of those two numbers. So if you call add with 5 and 3, it will return 8. You can then store this returned value in a variable for later use. This ability to return values makes functions incredibly useful, especially in web development. Functions often perform calculations, process data, or create content dynamically. When functions return values, they become building blocks that can be reused throughout your code. It's also important to note that a function can only return one value at a time. However, that single value can be a complex object or even an array that holds multiple pieces of information. In JavaScript, the return value is the output that a function produces and sends back to where it was called. This mechanism is essential for writing code that is modular and easy to maintain. Understanding return values helps you create more effective functions that can work together seamlessly in your projects. So next time you write a function, remember the power of the return statement and how it can make your code more efficient.